Most people think of Hawaii as paradise, but Hawaii is also ground zero for the research and development of genetically engineered seeds. 5 of the largest multinational chemical corporations in the world, Dow, Syngenta, Dupont-Pioneer, Monsanto, and BASF, are all using Hawaii to develop seeds that are genetically engineered to withstand higher and higher levels of pesticides. Over 3,000 permits have been granted by the U.S. Department of Agriculture for field trials of GE crops on the tiny landmass of Hawaii, more than any other state in the nation. On Kauai alone, these chemical companies purchased 18 tons of restricted use pesticides per year from 2010 to 2012. A lawsuit has uncovered that Dupont-Pioneer sprays pesticides approximately 250 days a year upwind of the residential community of Waimea, Kauai. These toxic chemicals have transformed parts of Hawaii into one of the most toxic chemical environments in American agriculture. Many residents are concerned about the public health and environmental impacts of this chemical use. School children and teachers near one of the fields have collapsed multiple times after smelling noxious odors. Residents near the test fields report high rates of congenital heart defects, 10 times the national average. When the state failed to protect the people from chemical company activities, Hawaii residents marched across the islands. Counties began epic battles to pass laws that would protect their residents. After a historic battle, Kauai County passed Bill 2491, a law that created modest buffer zones around schools, streams, and other sensitive areas, and required disclosure of pesticide use by large users of restricted use pesticides. On Hawaii Island, the County Council passed Bill 113, which banned all new GE crops. And in the November election of 2014, the voters of Maui County passed a moratorium on all GE crop operations until a health and environmental impact study is done. But rather than comply with these laws, the chemical companies brought lawsuits to fight every one of them. In August 2014, a federal magistrate judge ruled that only the state can pass these types of pesticide protections. That decision is being appealed. With county legislation tied up in the courts, Hawaii residents are back to fighting at the state level. Several bills introduced in the 2015 legislative session would have created pesticide buffer zones and required disclosure of pesticide use by large users, but these bills were killed. The fight continues, but we need your help.